Hello, I'm Pascal from Domain de Goncourt. I have been running this fishery for over 20 years now. I have now 11 lakes and I needed some advice. So I have been asking this man that is by me, Andrew, but to come and to do some work for us. So he has been here for a week, but he will speak about it better than I can speak.
Hello there, I'm Andrew Ellis from the UK. We are a fishery management company since the 1990s, and we've been here netting a couple of the lakes here, a couple of days on Botte, which is about 30 acres, and it's got a lot of fish in. There's some areas of the lake which are quite tricky because of the marginal snags and the drag lines, so it's quite uneven bottom in areas, but been a lot of help this week with people coming over to help out, and we've caught a lot of fish, a lot of carp. All the fish we've caught, as you'll see, we've got lots of bits and pieces we've been filming over the week for social media, etc. The carp are in really good condition. We caught a good few hundred fish. Average size is really big. We caught some monster grass carp as well, and in the summertime there was an oxygen crash, which was very normal, and last summer, which is very usual for lakes, but it was a case of trying to find as many fish and look at what's going on, and so we're sort of helping Pascal and Phil come up with a plan to move forward. But the bottom line is there's a lot of fish, there's a lot of big fish in all the lakes. I mean, I came last summer just for a couple of days fishing and caught lots of big fish. But yeah, we were shooting big seine nets, big deep seine nets up to 600-700 meters in one go, and then we used other nets to block off channels and areas. And it went well. Because of the nature of the lakes, of all the trees, some trees have fell in, so we have to lift the net over a few snags, which means we don't catch all the fish, but you never do anyway unless you drain the water down. But the sweeps we're doing, we're bringing them in, and there's always lots of big fish. There's not a lot of small fish that we can find, but the water level is up quite high, so perhaps they're maybe hiding a little bit. But yeah, the quality of the fish in Botte, we caught a lot of fish in Botte, and the fish are all absolutely fine, as you'll see from all the media we've got.
Yeah. I asked Andrew to come because I wanted to have a good opinion about Botte, to know what had been happening, what was happening on the lake. So with the netting, we could have a better idea of the fish, if they were healthy, and the number of fish that were on the lake, because I have had lots of people asking. As you know, as soon as we lost the fish, we have been adding over 300 fish on it. But the most important, it was to check that they were all healthy and in good condition. That's why Andrew was coming. So we have been doing the netting on 2 days, full days on Botte. So now I can tell you the number of fish that were caught. So we have had a small amount of fish moved, 44 mostly commune, that have been moved, that were doubles, 144 20s. We have had 80, around 80, 79 30s caught. We have had 14 40s caught and 3 50s, no 60. But as you know, we had 3 60s on the lake. We lost one, so we have only 2. And Andrew will tell you. But so we have had quite lots of fish caught, to be honest, where I'm really happy. And he will tell you that, of course, when you are netting a lake, if you cannot empty the lake, vidange the lake, you are not having all fish, of course, and even more when you have snags around the lake.
And the water's up.
Yes, and the water was up, and they have had,
yeah. We have to lift the net whenever
lift the
it gets
net a
snagged.
few times because we had snags. So on the first go, you have had to do it about 6 times.
Yeah.
So if I said that we have had roughly 30% of the fish of the lake, I am right to say this?
Yeah. Because when you have to lift the net that many times, all it is that the snags aren't horrendous for angling point of view. They're just like these wispy trees, so they fall in the lake like this. So we can't go too close to the edges. But there was 1 or 2 that have drifted out into the middle. The team will get out in the coming months. But if I have to lift the net, I have to lift the net simply to get it in. And if you can imagine, if we still catch 150, 200 carp in a net and it's gone like that, then there could have obviously been more. But we simply have to lift the net to get it over the snags. So yes, I mean, if we've caught 30% of the fish in Botte, I'd say that's pretty accurate, to be fair. And like I say, the nice thing is they're in good condition. these issues happen everywhere. Low oxygen, algal blooms. You can do certain things which are in your control to help prevent that in future. But sometimes the extreme heat of the summer nowadays, especially here in France, and the lack of really cold winters as well. It's not just a problem that affects one place. It affects everywhere. And when you've got lots of lakes and you've got lots of fish, these things do happen. But at least Pascal has taken some advice and is doing something about it. Most people just put more fish in and go, it'll be fine. But she's thinking long term, because the lakes are already fantastic, lots of big fish. But thinking long term, trying to make them even better, this is the sort of thing you have to understand and start to learn and do.
So if you have understood, yes, I'm listening to Andrew, that will be advising for the future. I would like him to come this summer. We are thinking of lots of things, new things to do on Botte. I will let you know later on. First, I want him to come in summer to have a good look and to tell me what I have to do, and I will listen to him.
Good.